Hey everybody, Joe Joseph here for thedailysheeple.com, and this is your news shot. So here I was perusing activist posts when I came across this article, Mainstream Media Goes Tinfoil in Timely Conspiracy Theory that Russia, my friends, killed JFK. Hardy, har. Now, before I get started with this, I want to give a shout out to my good friend Popeye over at federaljack.com, who for years and years has devoted a lot of time and effort into researching JFK's murder. And he's got a lot of very powerful and unique friends within the circles that have very keen knowledge into the assassination itself. One of them being Lee Harvey Oswald's girlfriend, Judith Vary Baker, who wrote an unbelievable book called Me and Lee. And in that book, it really kind of shines a new light into who Lee Harvey Oswald was. Certainly not the patsy. Well, he was a patsy, but certainly not the person that they made him out to be. And now, my friends, with all of this stuff going on, with all of Trump, raising a ruckus in the White House, now all of a sudden they're bringing out this timely conspiracy theory that Russia killed JFK. And would we possibly see a possible Russian narrative tied to a potential Trump assassination? I mean, this could be the start or the foundation of laying the groundwork to put it in the public's mind that they want Trump out of there. Okay, the other night, Gore came out on television and said something in the next few months, there's going to be something that goes down. All right, he was dead serious about it. And now you've got this Russia killed JFK narrative being thrown out there at the exact same time. All the while, Trump is causing all sorts of hate and discontent to the establishment Congress that just will not do the will of the people, no matter what it is and how hard it is that he tries to push. Listen to this. It says, shortly after noon on November 22nd, 1963, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated as he rode in his motorcade through Dealey Plaza in downtown Dallas, Texas. Now, it's been over 53 years since the assassination. And since that fateful November day, conspiracy theorists have abounded. Now, however, there's a new one that's being pushed in the mainstream media, that Russia, my friends, killed JFK. Because Russiagate and that whole conspiracy wasn't ridiculous enough, right? So now the mainstream media wants to run with this narrative that Russia could be behind the assassination of JFK, right? This is great groundwork to be laid if you want a deep state op that takes out a president. That's all I'm saying. They're starting the narrative now. And I would be very surprised, floored, if you will, to see nothing happen in the next 3 to 6 months, whether it be an attempt, whether it be a terrorist attack or otherwise, where the Russians are blamed. And personally, I'm feeling it more and more, that as more time goes by and the more Trump pisses people off within the circles of the powers that shouldn't be, this is going to foment enough hatred to probably warrant an assassination attempt. And because they have this narrative out there now floating due to this JFK Russia conspiracy, now what do? Now people say, Russians did it to JFK. Why, they could have done it to us now because look at what they're doing. Look at how they're getting involved in our election. Yada, yada, yada. The mainstream media is going to harp on it and harp on it and harp on it. And what's it going to do? It's going to lead to more sanctions, possible hostilities with Russia. And now you have the potential for some very ugly things to happen should things go this way. And that's not to say it could happen. All I'm saying is the powers that shouldn't be are very cunning. And they love to put many things in play so that they have options. And whenever they need to have a certain event, at some point in time, they have their options out there, right? They have an assassination attempt with Russia. Why we could do an economic collapse. Why we could do this, we could do that. We have all of these things in play. All we do is press the button. All we do is activate that MK Ultra programmed individual. All we do is set it in motion, and voila, we have fomented a crisis. We have the Hegelian dialectic being played out throughout the world. And this is how they get away with this kind of stuff, folks. So pay attention. Pay very close attention to what's going on in the mainstream media with regards to this conspiracy theory being floated that Russia killed JFK. Because I truly believe that what we're witnessing is the start and the foundation for what could lead up to hostilities between Russia and the United States or others, if in fact the deep state is plotting an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. So we'll see what happens. But I can tell you, I think things are going to get exciting as the summer ends and we go into the autumn. I'm Joe Joseph. This was the DailySheeple.com's News Shot. Feel free to comment below and visit our website at thedailysheeple.com. Have a great day.